Peace and blessings, everybody. I hope you guys have been doing well. And yeah, I hope this video finds you with love. And if it found you, I have a story to tell, and hopefully y'all will take the time and listen to it. Reese ain't the only one that's going through it. I think there is something spiritually happening with women in relationships, because I notice a lot of people on my timeline or just in general, like in my friendship groups, are at this pivotal point of leaving really toxic, really narcissistic relationships, and relationships that trigger your spiritual awakening, and relationships that trigger your spiritual gifts becoming activated, right? So, and people be like, why do I gotta date the narcissist? Because you have to. It is a part of your spiritual path. A lot of us chose to date these narcissist men and to help heal them, right? Especially a lot of people who are cosmic as hell, right? Not of this world, right? And we're all alien, whether people want to ever admit it or not, right? We're all some form of alien or whatnot, right? But my particular situation was my narcissist didn't know how to say, hey, I'm unhappy, I want to go, I'm done, and walk away, right? Like I'm whatever. Instead, he wanted to have his cake and eat it too, and try and literally put me in a third party situation, and was for the streets, and think I didn't know. And that's why my body wouldn't let him touch me. Let me tell you how crazy spirit is, right? And how the great mother and my ancestors work. I literally caught a rash out of nowhere, right? Had a reaction to soap, and I couldn't clear it up forever. And it started to clear up once I started detoxing and got away from him. So spirit was telling me, don't let him touch you, right? His energy was off. He was already creeping at the time, right? And they knew I wasn't happy. Spirit could feel I wasn't happy. And I knew when he was cheating, because I literally couldn't sleep with him anymore. Like I literally could not, like I used to fall asleep instantly in his nook, right? That was like a thing. He was my safe space. I no longer felt safe. And I used to tell him and look him in his face like, why can I not fall asleep next to you anymore, right? And I thought I was just going crazy, and I was going through my spiritual awakening, and it was intense. And we were supposed to be together. Like he could have been my twin flame soulmate, but he made stupid decisions. He couldn't resist the temptation. And that was his spiritual test. Like we had, a lot of people don't realize we're repeating karmic cycles. These are things we've done before. Let me tell you, a lot of the people you're meeting in your life, you knew in past lives. A lot of the people that you got beef with in this lifetime, you've had beef with in previous lifetimes. If they've taken you out of this world in previous lifetimes, this is why they're so emboldened to try to take you out in this lifetime, because they have betrayed you, backstabbed you, or, taken you off this planet many cycles before, right? And I noticed I've had a posse of people really coming after me. Like I said, I found hidden cameras in my home that he was a part of. I was getting gang stalked, like literally gang stalked. But between him and another, like a group, I think there's a cult or a coven that these chicks, like one girl, like wants my spiritual gifts, right? So like I know everything that's happening, right? And she wants my spiritual gifts and has been trying to harness my energy. Then I got a hating ass sister who's been connected to my solar plexus for years, and I didn't know it, draining my good luck, draining my creativity, draining my energy, right? Harvesting my sacral and solar plexus. That's the thing, y'all. Okay, your good luck, if you feel like you have bad luck all the time, it is possible y'all need to go have it checked. You can have it checked that someone it's called hooks, right? Hooks and attachments that you need to get unhooked, uncored, unattached, right? And you'll find out people are draining your energy, draining your good luck, draining your good fortune. Because I kept getting to like this top of the apex. And I know I'm a star because I always pull the star card. And people always tell me, oh, girl, you should be famous. Oh, girl, you charismatic. And I would hit like this peak and could never break through this particular fucking wall that always felt like it was there. And once I started really deep diving, healing, cleansing, I uncleaned for him because he was stealing my good luck too, because he's a psychic vampire. He's an energy vampire, my ex. On top of the fact that I found out like he had insurance policies put on me and my son. And yes, that bold, had insurance policies and was trying to, take me and my son out and, harm me and my kid. And on top of that, some kind of damn dark coven is mad at my spiritual gifts because on my YouTube channel, I've been pulling, seeing what's happening, coming, and they've been wanting to shut me up because I told y'all, I saw volcanoes erupting. I saw something's happening in California soon, particularly I think like the San Francisco Bay Bridge. And something's happening in New York. I saw the wars coming, the horn's gonna blare, right? Heimdall's gonna blow the horns. I was seeing the Rainbow Bridge, so I was seeing Helheim being opened, the gates of Helheim, right? And I think someone's wondering, like, how do I know all this stuff, right? And I was seeing things, and I was seeing people doing shit to me, right? I was seeing that there's this particular chick who's been trying to steal my spiritual gifts and harness my gifts and have me taking out of this world. She's been a spiritual enemy for years. Like, if you know this stuff, you know what I'm saying isn't crazy. That's why I've been telling people, if something ever happens to me or my children, look at my ex and my sister, hell, even my mother for that matter. Like, people, because, first of all, I have money, right? Like, I've busted my ass. I have money on top of I inherited money, right? And I have more inheritance that's been stolen, taken from me, that my grandfather and grandmother left for me, right? That has been stolen from me and that people don't want to return to me, right? And if y'all been watching, there's a lot of tarot. There's a reason why black people are poor and impoverished. It's not by coincidence, y'all. Y'all would be surprised how many of y'all grandfathers who served in military or grandmothers who worked and did all these things, and your shit is literally being stolen by either your parents, a sibling, an aunt, an uncle, or some completely different family, right? Some old rich white family who done doctored papers up, literally. It maybe lied, had a judge paid off, because in my particular energy, I saw that a judge was paid off in my case, that there were dirty law enforcement involved, unfortunately. And then on top of the gang stalking, right? I've been getting gang stalked. He's been making crazy reports on me. I all of a sudden found out that I was on some kind of fucking watch list. And I'm like, for what? I haven't done anything to anybody. I hermit in the house. I literally haven't even been working, have been going into my savings the last 2 months while I've been purging, healing, grieving my relationship and stuff like that. And I'm like, if anybody's the feds or the FBI or whatever is watching me, the boy must be the most boringest job, private investigator watching me. It must be the most boringest thing in the world to find out, yo, she don't do shit. She's sitting in the house. I've been grieving, going through it, healing, shadow work. And I kept asking Spirit like a year ago, can I go? Can I leave? And no, I wasn't learning my spiritual lesson. They kept telling me, stay where you are. You are right where you're supposed to be. And they wanted me to learn something in this toxic three-way relationship that my ex was taking me through, even though I know he was trying to literally unalive me or my child and have me or my child harmed. And I literally think he might be working with someone in my family. And my gut is always my malicious, hateful sister, because I've had to do cord cutting to her hateful ass and always finding out she's doing the evil eye and shit like that on me. And justice is going to be in my favor. Like, people out here really trying to hurt me. There is good law officials. There is good judges. There is good FBI, there's good CIA, there's good in everything, and there's bad judges, there's bad police, there's bad feds, there's bad in everything. But I know I'm here for a greater purpose, and I know God has literally been guiding me, ushering me through the other side. So my message to y'all is, stay safe out here, check your inner circle, and God is real. I am living testimony. I would be dead probably right now. I don't know how much I've probably been saved by God, but I thank God and give God the glory and the grace, and my spirit guides, guardian angels, and my ancestors. And I hope this message has inspired someone. Peace and blessings.